A high-quality system of public higher education is critical to the health of the nation, both to ensure that students reach their fullest potential and to enable the United States to continue to develop as a just society, a vibrant democracy, and an engine of economic opportunity. Unfortunately, the promise is under attack by those who demand and pursue austerity, polarization, privatization, and deprofessionalization.
What the governor is trying to do is give away money to big corporations and really cut the heart out of our public education institutions.
People understand that education is under attack on all fronts. If they don't have enough money to pay for it, it becomes a privilege only for those who can't afford it.
Now you don't need to buy a house, you just need to go to college and you can be underwater.
Government taking money away is making it hard to embrace the idea that you need education to get somewhere in life.
For people who can't come here and get an education, has ramifications for the distant future.
I know people who try to change their life around and come to school, but then it's like when you come, tuition goes up 47%.
We've seen faculty voice disappearing.
More of a corporatization, top-down kind of decision-making structure.
Without a labor union, you feel like, will your voice really be heard?
Collective bargaining rights that every worker should have to talk to their employer about their working conditions can disappear or be wiped away with a pen stroke.
Can't see them go away like this without a chance for a voice.
We are at a crucial moment when we must reclaim the promise of public education to fulfill our collective obligation, our community's obligation.
Reclaiming the promise is about ensuring rigorous instruction that is student-centered and faculty-driven, while supporting independent and innovative research.
Research totally informs my own work in the classroom, right? They inform one another.
Academic freedom to discuss ideas freely, looking for the best ways in which students learn, and it wasn't following models of state-mandated ideas or programs.
Reclaiming the promise is about making college affordable and accessible to all, and relieving the burdens of those costs which have been shifted onto students and families.
We are unstoppable. Sallie Mae's business is student debt.
Shame! What your loans have done for me. The amount of money that you owe and your initial rate increases tremendously by the time that you're actually able to pay back your loan debt.
And so what we need to do is help to empower the students on our campuses and stand with them so that a groundswell grows to change the practices.
Reclaiming the promise is about fostering diverse institutions that provide a richer educational environment for all students.
The United States is becoming less white. I mean, that's just it. We struggle with making education available to all Alabamians.
We couldn't have picked a better time to have this teach-in.
Why the DREAM Act? I was accepted in universities throughout the Southeast, and yet I wasn't able to attend any of them.
It closed off so many doors for me, so providing this opportunity to undocumented youth so they can develop and really try to aspire and attain those dreams that they really want to accomplish.
And reclaiming the promise is about ensuring that students are taught and mentored by faculty and staff that are well prepared, professionally supported, and have a voice in academic decisions.
We got longer contracts for non-tenure track faculty, more stability. We've got the ability for them to participate in merit increases. Non-tenure track faculty are faculty at the University of Oregon and will now be treated as such.
They're going to make this a better place to live, to build our careers around, to come into work. I feel like enhances our commitment to the students, to one another, to the institution.
By uniting our voices, parents, students, faculty, staff, and community, we can reclaim the promise of higher education.
If we're not involved in both electoral politics but also activist grassroots politics, then we can't lay claim to any complaints, and we also don't have the option of changing it. For me, this is all about engagement.
Reclaiming the promise is coming back to the idea that education comes from those who have been trained to educate.
In the same way that we want the students to understand that we're fighting for them, we want the parents to understand that we want what they want.
You say reclaim the promise. Students are coming here, we're promising them an education, a comprehensive, well-rounded education, and we all contribute to that.
Ours is a vision that works. It's a vision of what parents want for their kids, and it is a movement that can stop the privatizers, the profiteers, and the austerity hawks in their tracks. We need your help. None of us can be bystanders. Only by working together can we reclaim the promise